The St. Louis Cardinals totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 8-6. In the standings, the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, and the Cardinals sit in second place in the National League Central. The Nationals combined for a 4-hitter as they got past the Reds in Cincinnati 2-1. As of right now, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central, while the Nationals sit in first place in the National.
From Petco Park in Luis Perdomo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy's a real good two-seam fastball, and you'll know if it's good because he'll have good run and sinking action to his arm side. He'll throw it to all 4 quadrants of the plate, and he needs that pitch to be effective in this game here today.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
DJ LeMahieu.
First pitch of the at-bat. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Guys, the Swingin' Friars, as they take the field here tonight, they come in off to a bit of a slow start with just 1 win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Yeah, keep an eye on Charlie Blackmon. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
In is Gerardo Parra. His lifetime numbers with Luis Perdomo, just a 1 for 9. A good fastball on the outside corner as you'll take a look at strike 1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, D-Row, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
Lifted the other way down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 2-2 one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. Galvis is there for it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. first offering on its way. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike one. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Top of the first just underway at Petco Park. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. Nice work there to get the punch out, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. At the plate, Jose Pirela. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading out for the Padres.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Jose Pirela.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, one gone. With a moment here in downtown San Diego, we'll look at the Padres starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please?
Well, I love the way Eric Hosmer plays the game. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. They come in off to a bit of a slow start with just one win in their first 3 tries.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side. Now, you got to be frustrated if you're on the mound. You try and go elevated heater right there and blow some cheese by him, and he's able to scramble it and drive it the other way for a base hit. Nice job by the hitter to get the barrel to that baseball.
First pitch on its way. And there's a base hit on the line.
Watch your face right there. Are you kidding me? To get an infielder to duck out of the way at this level, you got to be kidding.
Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Parra will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Chase Headley. Career numbers against Bettis. He's gone 2 for 8. Has a look, now the pitch. Line toward right center. And that's going to get down out there. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Blackman is under it, and that ends the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. We'll move on to the second now at Petco Park. The Padres lead it 1-0. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
For Colorado, third baseman Nolan Arenado.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Missed with a slider. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
0-1 the count. Comes set and the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is skied into short left center. Perella moves over. 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on base. Guys, the person I want to focus on is Eric Hosmer. This guy is coming into his own from the offensive standpoint, but don't get it twisted. This is a Gold Glove first baseman that makes the game look easy on the defensive side.
Arenado, the runner at second with 1 away. A ball and a strike to Trevor Story. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting 7, first baseman, Ryan.
Striding in for the Rockies, Ryan McMahon, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Margot is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Rockies strand 1. It remains 1-0. Digging in now for San Diego, Freddie Galvis. Career numbers against Bettis. He's only 1 for 10. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped up. Arenado moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively. And the guy who brought home gold last year resides at second base in this one today. The ability to pivot with anybody in the game, turn in double plays, hand over fist. The ability to have range both right and left, and makes all the routine plays.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Arenado is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting 9, pitcher, Luis.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Luis Perdomo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a ball line softly down the right field line. Foul. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swinging a soft liner, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Boy, are you talking about a cardinal sin for any pitcher to give an opposing pitcher, to give a base hit, D-Row, on an 0-2 pitch?
Yeah, that's got to be so frustrating, the way this guy's been executing. But you know what? Tip your hat to the pitcher. Stuck his nose in there, kept the front shoulder tucked, and found a way to get himself a knock.
Jose Perella is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. Blackmon on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Perdomo rounds third and is digging for the plate. He will score, and they now lead by 2.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
In now, Corey Spangenberg. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field. First home run of the campaign for him as the Padres have stretched their lead now 4-0.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Now batting,
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Eric.
As he'll swing and pop it up toward the left side of the infield. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2. It's now 4-0 San Diego. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. Stepping in, Chad Bettis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
1 out, nobody on. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, DJ LeMahieu. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Here's one hit softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Will Myers is set to lead things off.
Will Myers.
And not the greatest of starts to the at-bat as he reaches for 1 out of the zone for strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
To short, hit hard. Story brings it in. And that's out number 1.
Now batting. Third.
1 out now in the San Diego third, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. First offering on its way. Swinging a soft liner. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Manuel Margot, and he fouls this one off. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Hey, that's just a great mix of pitches right there, and that's what this guy's going to do if he's going to keep this team off balance.
Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap.
Matty, that's a surprising pitch right there. I don't understand after blowing the fastball by him, he would speed his bat up with off speed.
Yeah, redemption after being late, right on time with the off-speed pitch next. Into the box, Freddie Galvis, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He popped out in his first trip. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Blackman's after it. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. In now is A.J. Ellis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. McMahon in foul ground. And that'll put an end to the inning as he brings it down on the warning track. Digging in for his second at-bat, Gerardo Parra. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Perella is after it. Uh-oh, he whips on it. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man, this guy must be living right. That should have been an out, but now he's standing at third with a big smile on his face. They're going to rule it an error, and that's a costly one, too.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Fouled off. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Squared that one up just a little late. Parra at third with nobody out. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. 0-1, here it comes. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. 1 out and a runner on third. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Myers with the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Got his job done there and made it look pretty simple. Got it into the outfield to bring home the first run of the game and pick up the RBI.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And oh, that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left on base.
Leading off the 4th for the Padres.
Striding in once again, Luis Perdomo. He reached on a single in his first try. Popped up. LeMahieu is there. 1 pitch, 1 out.
The left fielder, number 2, Jose Perella.
Digging in and looking for more, Jose Perella. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1-0 the count. The 1-0. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Blackman is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in.
Yeah, and this is the guy for me. I think this is the guy in the clubhouse that the guys truly gravitate towards. The total pack.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A ball and a strike now. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. An early look at the line score here tonight as we play the top of the 5th. And boy, just 1 lone hit for the visitors this evening as they've been taken to task by this starter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Hot shot down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Got him on the good slider there, swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Standing in now, Chad Bettis, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw in time and the side is retired. One left. Here's Will Myers.
Leading off for the Padres, right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Parra sprinting after it. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, that will bring a smile to a manager's face every single time. First hitter of the inning just squares it up and bounces it over the fence. Even if it stays in the yard, that's a double either way.
Digging in once again, Chase Headley. Runner in scoring position here already following the ground rule double. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is line to left. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Roll. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And they'll add one more to the lead. It's now a 5-1 ball game.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, D-Roll, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
Yeah, Dan, you could tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hit.
In now, Freddie Galvis. Line drive to center field. That's in there, base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out. Chris Russin is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Number 52.
First pitch of the at-bat. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. He's got it one away. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Pitcher number 61.
Digging in, Luis Perdomo. He's 1 for 2 in this one. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Grounded back up the middle. LeMahieu. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 1 run here on 4 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step back.
The 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The left fielder, number 6, Gerardo Parra.
Ready for another shot now. Gerardo Parra, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Now batting, center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
Digging in once again, Charlie Blackmon. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Hit high and deep out to left. Perella going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Ready for another chance, David Dahl.
Right fielder.
First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Boy, the Rockies have been looking for that big hit all game long. They haven't been able to come through so far, but now would be the time to come through.
And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. They're down here 5-1. The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Jose Perella, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Slow roller out to short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
The batter, number 15, second baseman,
Corey Spangenberg will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming, here it is. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Eric Hosmer has got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. Parra is in pursuit. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Striding in for the Rockies, Trevor Story. He'll be
shortstop, Trevor Story. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 21, William Turner.
First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a fastball chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
1-1 to the Rockies' first baseman. Here it comes. Cold strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he better be careful with that curveball. That's coming across and catching a lot of plate. And if he stays back, he's going to drive that thing with some serious authority.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. Turner, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his first year at the big league level. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Two and two to the Colorado catcher. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Another full count offering on its way. Popped high in the air. And an easy play out there for Headley, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They're down 5-1. Here's Will Myers. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Right fielder, Will Myers.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. To short. And there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chase Headley trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. A curveball hit right back at him. To second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
The batter number 13, shortstop, Freddie.
Digging in and looking for more, Freddie Galvis. Here comes the first pitch. Down the third baseline. And this is past him at third. Down the line. It's a fair ball. Margot rounds the corner and is headed home. And a relay home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Wow, you got to love this aggressive swing here. Gets the barrel of the bat out in front of the ball and just rips it down the left field line. Absolutely no play on that ball the second it left the bat. Nice job picking up the runner.
In now is A.J. Ellis. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Padres pick up a run on the... Tony Walters is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 14, Tony Walters.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Walters is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The count now at 2-1. To 2-2 now.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Line towards center field. And that's a base hit, so he does his job off the bench here to open up the 8th.
The batter, number 9.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, DJ LeMahieu, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Galvis on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Para.
In is Gerardo Parra, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Hit out towards second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
1-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter. So,
and we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So no runs here on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. Padres lead it 6-1. Adam Ottavino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Adam Ottavino.
Up next, it'll be the pitcher for the Padres, William Turner. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. One and two, here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Pirela. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Now here's the pitch. Tapper up the line. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now. The 1-2 is fastball that misses.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Here's the payoff pitch. Line drive to center field. Blackman is there, 2 gone.
The batter number 15, second baseman, Corey Spangenberg.
Ready once again, Corey Spangenberg. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a pitch inside that may have got him. It's 0-1. The pitch. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The 2-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
The 0-1 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit here for Hosmer. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, D-Roll, that looked like a pretty easy inning to start. All of a sudden, 2 outs and back-to-back singles, runners at first and third.
Yeah, they put traffic on him. I guess I would throw it back at you, Dan. You get 2 quick outs right there, and then you get 2 base hit knocks. Are you even concerning yourself with the traffic on the bases, or are you just trying to execute that next pitch?
You know what happens a lot of times, D-Roll, you lose concentration. You get the first 2 out in the inning. You think, hey, I'm going to breeze through this and get this 3rd guy out. Next thing you know, 1st and 3rd and 2 out, you have to make some good pitches.
Myers awaiting the 1-0. Soft liner toward short. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Padres lead. A nighttime view of what they call America's finest city, San Diego, California. You would argue. Thanks for joining baseball on the show. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. The 0-2 once more. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Tapped down the line, but that one rolls foul. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the 1st out here in the 9th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike. 1 out, nobody. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Way in front of that fastball. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Around second now, and they still haven't flagged this one down.
And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
And he'll reach down to make the catch as he takes that one right off his shoe tops for the second out. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And there's ball 1. Dahl at third with 2 away. Liner toward right center. And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's in safely at third as a run will score on the play as well.
All I know is a lot of comebacks were started with less. He ropes.
Brad Hand gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Brad Hand.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Makes the catch, and the Padres have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
I expect this series to be a battle, so to take the first game at home is definitely the way you want to start it out. Give that home crowd a reason to come back tomorrow for what will hopefully be another solid performance.